And welcome back to The Factor Uncensored. U.S. authorities are warning American high school and college students about traveling to Mexico for spring break following the kidnapping of 4 Americans there. This is also an important time to remind people to be careful while traveling abroad for medical procedures.
Dr. Abdullah Kudrath is here with us on The Factor Uncensored to talk about this tragic situation that we have heard about, witnessed in Mexico, even with the video of them being thrown into a back of a pickup truck. Dr. Kudrath, just a horrible situation. And we're not saying we told you so, but we're reminding you the dangers that you could face out there when you're going to another country for a medical procedure. In this case, I think one of the individuals went for a tummy tuck. We're hearing from the FBI and those involved, and all of this transpired. And this comes after a warning from the State Department only 2 or 3 weeks ago, warning parents not to allow their children or students to go to Mexico because of it being a dangerous situation. So as a doctor, do you cringe when you hear people are going out of the country for these medical procedures, particularly third world countries?
But, you know, this is such a tragic case. I mean, it breaks my heart to see anything like this. We see the incentive on why people want to travel, enticed by lower cost of procedures. But the truth is, we all travel. We travel to Mexico, we travel to other countries, but no one could have anticipated such a tragic event unfolding. But it is a reminder that in addition to just the medical safety of, you know, how safe is the procedure I'm getting in this foreign country, a reminder of how safe is the place I'm going, how safe is the town to be having the procedure performed.
And of course, Dr. Kudrath, there was a case I covered a few years ago where a woman went to the Dominican Republic to get a BBL, that's the Brazilian butt lift, and then ran into a medical problem and went into a coma. And there was nothing that they could do for her there, so they had to fly her to Miami in order to get the medical attention she needed. So even if you're in that town and it may be safe, do they have the medical facilities if something goes wrong that's beyond the scope of your plastic surgeon, right?
That's exactly right. Because, you know, first off, we believe that if you're a doctor and you're performing a procedure, you should be very well prepared to handle any complications. And that being said, sometimes to handle that complications, you have to have a hospital associated with you. You have to have partnering doctors that can also help you take care of a complication. When you go to another country, you're not quite sure what backup plans they have, what hospitals they have, what emergency departments they have, what other doctors they have to handle those complications. That can be a big problem because no matter how good you are as a surgeon, you can still have a complication.
And what about the doctors, the physicians who are doing the work on you in this medical tourism if you're going to get plastic surgery? Are you able to find out enough about these doctors who may be in another country, that may be in Mexico, that may be in the Dominican Republic? Are you able to do your due diligence research as a patient to make sure this person is qualified?
Right, and that's quite challenging. You know, I'm not going to say that in America, we have the only talented surgeons. There's talented doctors and surgeons all across this world. But the challenging part is locating them, identifying them, and being able to do your research to see what is their history, right? In this country, it's very, very strict when we practice medicine. And we have very regulated medical boards that if we start having bad outcomes, medical boards step in. They remediate or they terminate our medical license. That type of infrastructure may not happen in other countries. So a doctor who maybe is untrained, undertrained, or has a lot of bad complications can still continue to practice these procedures and perform them on people who don't know any better. So right now, there's not a good way for you to always vet and research the physician that you're going to be dealing with. And sometimes it may not even be a doctor that you're dealing with.
Yeah, and it's all in the name of actually saving money. And you can we both can understand. People want to save money, but also you're running the risk of putting your life in danger, whether it's the medical procedure itself, or if you're caught in the middle of a gunfire or a gun battle with a drug cartel and they think you're from Haiti and trying to deal drugs in their territory. Just mind blowing. Dr. Kudrath, always good to see you here on The Factor Uncensored, and we appreciate your time tonight.